Yo, what is up guys? It is Bumfris, back with episode 29 of our Reddit series. This one's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be some Murdered by Words, and I hope you guys enjoy. Just a quick thank you to everyone who subscribed recently. We've just hit 42,000, so our next goal is going to be 45,000, and if you haven't already, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Now sit back, relax, and laugh at some people getting murdered by words. There are more appropriate subreddits for you to post about your fetish for being helpless. Yeah, right. How many gunfights have you been in? None? You know nothing. You know less than nothing. If you knew that you knew nothing, that would be something. But you don't even know that. That just makes you dangerous, mostly to yourself and loved ones. 4 years in the US Army and 1 tour of Iraq. Your move. If this is the first one I've come across, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through the whole video without cracking up laughing. This is the first time I've actually seen this subreddit, but if it's just a bunch of people roasting other people, I think I'm going to enjoy this a lot. Actual good video coming in like an hour or two. Oh, awesome. Who's posting it? I've never actually seen Jack's Films videos before, but you know, I've heard things and probably sounds like a pretty fair roast, I would say. But for real though, this Tim Tom dude really did Jack's Films dirty. Friendly reminder that you don't get to celebrate Lunar New Year's unless you're literally from a country that does, or if you're invited by somebody who is from a country that does. Taiwan does Halloween the best. Don't at me. If that's the case, can you explain why you celebrate Halloween, which is a Celtic festival, and you even have the gall to write several articles about how Taiwan does it the best? Unless you're from a Celtic nation or a Celt invites you, you do not get to celebrate it. Well, that's that for Christmas and Easter. I guess I'll give my family a call and let them know that they cancelled this year because I wasn't born in the Middle East. No vaccines in my day, or my kids' day, and hey, we all got it and survived. I guess the older generations were just more robust than today's tender flowers. If you hate advancement and the improvements modern technology has brought us so much, get off Facebook and carve your whining into a stone tablet. This has got to be one of the most Karen-like things I've ever seen. I don't know exactly how old this person is, but the vaccines for smallpox was invented back in 1796. I don't know about you, but this whole thing reeks of quit your bullshit to me. The Special Olympics makes no sense. The Olympics are for the best athletes in the world to compete against each other to determine who is the best. Having retards compete is doing the opposite. Just real quick, I'm sorry about that word. I want to keep this as true to the original post as possible and it would have lost its effect without it, but look at the response. As stupid and evil as this comment is, I'm not going to delete it or ban you yet, because it's a teachable moment. You have 2 possible paths ahead. Right now, I guarantee you that these athletes have more courage, compassion, brains, skills, actually more of every positive human quality than you. So take their path. You could learn from them and try to challenge yourself to give back, to add something to the world. Or you can stay on your path and keep being a sad, pitiful, jealous internet troll who adds nothing to the world but mocks anyone who does out of small-minded jealousy. I know what you really want is attention, so let me be clear. If you choose to keep going this way, no one will ever remember you. You know, you might have seen this one around Facebook or Twitter or something in the past, but this is one that just never gets old. Arnie just straight up roasted this guy and then served him on a plate to himself. Honestly, wouldn't expect anything less from the Terminator. Having trouble getting a girlfriend or boyfriend? Just become bisexual and double your chances. 2 times 0 is still 0, buddy. Hey, I mean, it's hard to argue with maths, right? This guy just got burnt so hard that it just becomes a feels bad man moment. Closed on a Saturday afternoon? Why? Makes no sense at all, especially with all the shoppers coming here for Costco, Woodman's, Target, etc. Wanted to check this out to take my daughter to lunch after the act? Disappointed. Luckily, she loves wings, so chicken lips it is. I've heard it's good and will write a better review if I ever get there. So the customer managed to find Yelp to complain that we weren't open for lunch on a Saturday, but wasn't able to use that very platform to maybe see if we were open first, or our website, or any number of social media services. Even though we did nothing to deserve 1 star, here it is. I hate to see what the review you give your doctor for not being open at midnight looks like, or your bank for failing to serve you on a Sunday. I can only imagine what a burden you must have to be afflicted with such a sense of self-importance. Incidentally, we were enjoying our son's end of season basketball team's pizza party in our restaurant when you stopped by. How dare we allot time to spend with our family? We're sorry, not sorry, to have missed you. I'm really sorry about this one. I didn't realize we're doing an episode of Entitled Parents. Oh wait, no, this is in the right subreddit. It's just really nice to see an entitled parent get roasted for a change. My IQ is 167. My wife's 78. Should I dump her? Stephen Hawking's IQ is 160. And even though you're 7 IQ points ahead of him, I'm yet to hear your name associated with anything extraordinary. Your wife, on the other hand, successfully married a guy with an IQ more than double her own IQ level. Since this is all I know about your wife's accomplishments. So clearly, she's doing far better in terms of her IQ level than you are. So joke's on you, mate. She should be dumping you instead. What just happened here is the equivalent of giving somebody a verbal backhanding. This is such typical nice guy behavior, and I bet he was just expecting comments like, oh wow, you're so smart, you should definitely break up with her, but instead, he just got the roast of his life. That's what you get for reaching out to the internet with stupid stuff like this. To whoever owns this car, my grandfather smoked his whole life. I was about 10 years old when my mother said to him, if you ever want to see your grandchildren graduate, you need to stop immediately. Tears welled up in his eyes when he realized exactly what was at stake. He quit cold turkey that very day. 3 years later, he died of lung cancer. We were very close and his death destroyed me. My mother said to me, please never smoke. Don't put your family through what your grandfather put us through. I agreed. And at 18, I have never touched a cigarette. I must say though, I feel a very slight sense of regret for having never done it because your parking job was so shitty, it gave me cancer anyway. Jeez, please learn how to park. Just imagine being the person that received this and going through the emotional roller coaster that he was going through this entire time, just to be told that your parking job was genuine crap. Honestly though, we've all felt the pain of some terrible parking jobs that leave you with no space at all to get into a car park, so I don't blame this person one bit. Your kid's wagon is in my yard again. Come on, Dan. I'm looking at it right now. It's like 3 inches over the property line. That makes it my yard. So what? What is it with you? 3 inches is 3 inches. That must have been what Lori told you when she filed for divorce. Oh my goodness, that is brutal. Man, I know this is just a really bad dad joke, but this dude just got burnt at the stake. It's always fun to laugh at other people's expenses, right? If vaccines were healthy, you could put it on a spoon and eat it. Try it. You'll die. If broccoli was healthy, you could put it in a syringe and inject it into your bloodstream. Try it. You'll die. I guess we should just all stop breathing oxygen because if you inject it into your bloodstream, we'd all die as well. I mean, people are entitled to their own opinion. If they don't want to vaccinate their kids and want to put them at risk, that's their own decision. But at the end of the day, if you're going to make up crappy arguments like this to support your agenda, you're not worth my time. Of all the isms around, the only one that we'll all face is ageism. Saw a script breakdown that described a character as 60 to 65, elderly. I almost spit out my prune juice. Wish I could audition for that, but I'm not old enough. Let me know how it goes. Sorry you didn't get an audition, but they wanted someone whose entire head fit in the frame. Man, I can't believe Colin's out here doing Judith's new husband like that. Like, give the man a break. He had to deal with Judith's crap every single day in 2.5 Men. I don't think he needs this as well. Reposting memes with a Photoshop does not make it a new meme. Changing an S to a C doesn't make it a new name, and yet here you are, Lois. Boy, now they're out here attacking people's names as well. Is nothing safe from the internet? When I grow up, I want to be just like you. I think it's pretty easy to be a failure. You, sir, can attest to that, huh? At this point, I don't even know who's been murdered by words. I don't need a meme's out here murdering Demi, and Rose Legacy is out here murdering I don't need a meme. I guess you can't really ask for a better way to finish off this video. It's just murder all around. Alright everyone, that is that for today's episode. I just want to start off by saying thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I know this was outside of our schedule, but at the same time I think that's a really good thing. Sometimes Nice Girls and Choosing Beggars does get a little bit stale and boring, so I thought I would mix things up, and I hope you guys liked it. I'll keep this outro reasonably short. I don't want to extend it too much. There is just a couple of things I want to say. So a couple of episodes ago, I mentioned that I was going to do a live stream / face reveal thing at 50k. We are approaching that mark really fast, and I actually don't have any home internet until the 22nd. So I'll probably do it on the 23rd, which is the Saturday evening, and that will make it Saturday morning for you guys in the US, so I can get as many people as possible on there. But yeah, I guess you guys have that to look forward to. If you want to see my face, that is, I don't know, up to you guys, but it's a good opportunity for me to interact with you guys on a personal level, which I think I'll really like. Otherwise, that just about wraps us up for today's video. Don't forget to join the Discord server. It's a lot of fun. I'll probably be on there just after this video is uploaded, so if you're in there, you get a quick chance to chat with me. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Entitled Parents. Bye.